Welcome back. This is video number 3, catheter engagement in cases of anomalous origin of the RCA from opposite sinus with interarterial course. In these figures, how can we engage the anomalous RCA? The catheter should be coaxially directed to the anomalous RCA red star, not the left main green star, with good support. LEO 30 to 35 degrees is the preferred view to decrease the overlap between both sinuses, confirming the anomalous origin and its proximity to the left main. First, start with a powerful semi or non-selective injection to visualize both sinuses. If intervention is through a femoral axis, this is a stepwise approach. First, as we said before, in non-selective injection, confirming the level and distance from the left main and to exclude common origin with left main. If high or same level as left main ostium, the most common site, Judkins left catheter is the preferred choice, with some longer length than that used in left main engagement, pushed against the left cusp, clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation. Judkins left catheter due to its safety, rotation since variable anterior location of the RCA origin, larger size not to spontaneously engage the left main and selectively engage the RCA, pushing against the cusp to be directed superior and anterior with good backup support. Amplatz left catheter is the second choice, especially if downward orientation of the ostium or the origin is high origin or above the sinotubular ridge. Hooking done with no pushing against the cusp with some clockwise rotation if the tip is directed to the left main. If failed coaxial alignment, a new distal curve in the Amplatz left catheter, 90 degrees more or less, directed anterior and to the right in a new dimension. This could be made for any catheter, and this is the idea for Leia catheter, which was manufactured for this purpose. And this modified curve allows coaxial alignment with the anomalous RCA. Rarely, multipurpose catheter is needed. It is useful if the origin is high and directed downwards, the tip directed to the left, wide angle of the catheter with some rotation and deep inspiration. If the level is low, a less common site, yet its cannulation is more challenging. Undersized catheters, either Judkins left, Amplatz left 1 catheter hooking, or EBU XP catheters pushing against the cusp, plus or minus tip modification anterior and to the right 90 degrees more or less. With radial axis, Judkins left hooking, not pushing, is the preferred choice. The closer the origin to the left main, a larger Judkins left size is preferred, plus or minus some rotation. In absent good coaxial alignment of the catheter, supporting techniques may be needed, including Amplatz left guiding catheter, anchoring techniques, and extra support wires. Up to guide liner catheter. Cases from clinical practice. In the first case, I used double wiring artery anchoring technique. The origin of the anomalous RCA was higher level than the left main and at a distance from it. All the previous stated steps failed to engage the RCA. There is a mid-RCA lesion. Amplatz left 2 guiding catheter was the nearest but not stable. Wiring the normal left coronary artery helped to fix the Amplatz left catheter, followed by wiring the RCA, yet the dye flow was directed mainly to the left coronary artery. This was followed by changing the wire of the LED to the RCA. Now most of the dye is directed to the RCA. Also, the second wire in the RCA acted as a body wire for support since the catheter is not coaxial. and PCI was completed using a low-profile stent. In the second case, I used primary curve modification. There is a mid-RCA lesion and the catheter is not coaxial with the RCA. Acute angulation of the glide wire may help in deep seating of the catheter in the left sinus before pushing it towards the anomalous RCA. Then acute angulation of the primary curve is done, since the soft part of the tip distal to the curve will not retain the angle. You need to retain the angle at least till engagement of the RCA. The new angle is in a new dimension to be coaxial with the anomalous RCA, followed by slight and gradual advancement of the catheter over the wire to maintain the coaxiality, followed by wiring from a little distance, followed by some pulling of the catheter to avoid any jerky release of support. This gradual pushing and pulling was repeated several times during stent or balloon advancement, followed by RCA stenting. In the third case, loop on the right cusp, acute inferior STEMI, normal left system, small aortic root with no apparent RCA. Co-dominant RCA origin near to the left main, Judkins left catheter engagement by pushing against the right cusp, not the left cusp was done. This was followed by slight pullback of the catheter with wire stabilization to allow to visualize the ostial RCA lesion. Ostial PCI was done. Catheter pushing against the right cusp, not the left, could be used if there is narrow aortic root or transverse aorta. Summary: anomalous RCA intervention is challenging. All these techniques should be known, including techniques to increase support. And this is the end of the video. Thank you for your attention and waiting for your feedback.